In this video, I thought we can have a look at how you can combine GPT-3 with the new Dall-E 2 API and Python to, I guess, create your own personal AI generator. I think this video will be quite beginner friendly and it's gonna be more of like a step-by-step process. So I'm not gonna cover how you install Python on your computer in this video, but I might leave a link in the description below. But anyway, let's just get started. So the tools you will need for this is you need an OpenAI account with an API key. You will need, I use Notepad++, but you could use Code Studio or whatever just to write your Python. You will also need a terminal and yeah, Python, of course, installed on your computer. I'm not gonna go through all of this now, but yeah, maybe I'll leave a link in the description so how you can install Python. But anyway, let's just get going. So I thought we just start off with looking at this. This is just what we need to get started here. We want requests, we want OS, we want OpenAI. So that's just gonna be pip install OpenAI, pip install requests, and you should be good. We also have these definitions that one is called OpenAI, open file, sorry. So we can open text files and we can save text files. This is pretty straightforward. It's just with the open function here. So I'm not gonna go that deeply into that, but it's just so we can read text files and write text files. Okay, so I think the first thing we wanna, this code by the way is not gonna be perfect, it's just for show. So I think we want to, let me see, I think I saved this. Is this OpenAI key? We want to define this first. So we're just going to use the open file because I have saved the OpenAI, I think it's API key.text. So it's going to be like this. Save that. I actually think I'm just gonna grab my key, put it on here. Okay, so now we got our key up here. I'm not gonna show that, of course. So let's just save that. And kind of the next thing I wanted to do was create a new text file. This is gonna be our input. So I'll show you what I mean. Kind of save it as text, input.text, like this. And we want a new text file, save as prompt.text, I think. That's gonna be our prompt. So we got our main py, input, API key, and prompt. So that should be okay. Let's just start on the prompt. To save some time, I think I'm just gonna use what I did in my test. So basically what we want here for the prompt is just to start off with, write a description with adjectives from the following text. And since this is gonna be in Dall-E 2, I kind of wanted to do like a few shot. So I give the GPT-3 some examples. So here's just an example of a text. Homer Simpson is a hacker working on a project, creating a super intelligent AI in his basement. He's sitting in an almost pitch black dark room wearing a black hoodie, typing on his computer. There are some neon lights in the basement. and the computer screen shows some kind of matrix coding. Okay, so I think we're just gonna start off with that. Then I'm gonna show you how you can expand this. And then I wanna just follow up with write a description with adjectives. Okay? So then we want GPT-3 to write this and kind of save it to a file. Okay. The input is gonna be blank. That is our prompt done. Okay, so then we want to... So the prompt's gonna be, let's do prompt equals open file. That is our prompt file, right? Prompt dot text. This. Then you're just gonna use the... Just gonna copy this because you can get this from the documentation in GPT-3. So this is just basic open GPT-3 completion. Select your model. We're gonna use this. Temperature is gonna be 1. That's okay. But this is important. Prompt equals prompt because we wanna use this. So this is defined as prompt, and we just wanna do prompt equals prompt. So this will look up here to find the input for our prompt. And again, this will open this file that will use this text as a prompt. Hopefully you get that. Okay, this is just for... So I like to do this text equals response, like you see response here. This is just gonna get rid of all the choices and all the excessive text in the output. So we can actually do a print of this now and maybe check it out. So let's just go print text and save and go to the terminal and let's just clear their Python AI art.py. So let's see, hopefully we have our yeah, this is our out prompt now. Homer Simpson is a cunning hacker working on a top secret project. Yeah, so that's what we wanted. So I can show you... No, it's fine. Leave it like that. Okay. So I think this is what we're gonna start with. Then I'm gonna show you how you can evolve this. So now let's just grab... Okay, we kind of want to save this file first, I think. Save file. And just go... Description. Maybe do like a string. Description. Text. And let's grab the file from text. So this text file we just saw here, it's gonna be saved into this. We can actually run it and check it. Like you see, here's our folder. So if we run the script now, this should save this text into this text file. Okay, it ended up on my other screen. So here we got it. Okay. Okay, so now we want to grab the new the Dall-E 2 image. So here we see we have this .image create. And We also want to define a prompt here, so I'm just gonna do prompt. I think my plan was to do prompt 1 equals. So here we want to do open file, right? And the file we just saved. Always forget this. Dot text. So the Dall-E 2 here is now gonna look at prompt 1. That is gonna be. Actually, we can open this up on here. It's gonna look at this for the prompt. And it's gonna be saved to this URL. Okay. So, to actually, because the thing we get out from Dall-E 2 is just an URL that you can go to and look at your picture. So we want to use requests to download that image and just save it to our folder. So it's a pretty short piece of code. It's just URL equals image URL, right? And the response is get URL, open, and then we need like a file name. So I'm just gonna do, yeah, I guess we can just do homer.png. You can go JPEG, but you gotta select image format, right? And it's just gonna write the response and save it to our file path. So this should actually be it. You can of course increase the size here. This is cheaper than the big picture. Okay, so I think we're just gonna run this now. Let's clear this. It might not work the first time, but let's try it. We can open our folder now and see if we get an image file down here. There it is. Hey. So that's very simple. Okay. So we can just run it again. Let's just save this as Homer2. Just go clear. That. Now you should see. Shouldn't be the same image. Should be something else. Okay, so this was much better. Sitting in his basement, working on a computer. Some matrix. Okay, so hopefully you get this point. It's very straightforward actually. But I like it. So I thought we can just make some kind of variant of this. Let's see, let's clear this. So my plan was to do a bit more advanced. Okay. So I kind of want to use this input. Then we wanna. Okay, I think I have, because this is like a good example. And write a description with adjectives. So let me just get some text here. So this is me like priming the GPT-3 with some examples. Homer Simpson is yeah. Okay, and we want to do another one. Actually, we can test this first. This is like more like we give GPT an example, and this is what it gets. Give it another example. So let's see what GPT comes up with if we do it like this. So that's a good middle step. Yeah, I think it's just saved, yeah. So hopefully now it will get more of this kind of description, right? Yeah. You see here, Homer Simpson, garbage man, super intelligent scene, basement, flickering lights. So this could be an interesting image. Okay, so he got the red hoodie. Okay, let's do it one more time. Clear. And do this. Okay, this was a much longer description. Sitting in a lit room wearing a red hoodie using a wrench. Okay, let's just see what it made. Still in his red hoodie. Some kind of machine is working on. It's quite fun actually. Okay. So here's the thing now. Let me just grab this description. And let's do this for a third time. But now we're gonna do something different. So now we're gonna follow up with the same thing. Write a description and adjectives from the following text. But here we're gonna get our input. So this is gonna be our feed. And then it's gonna follow up with write description with adjectives. Okay, so let me say that. So here is, we kind of need our input. Homer Simpson. Okay, so my plan was just to grab some text from Wikipedia here. This, so we're gonna try this first. Copy this. And paste this into our input. Remember to close this. Don't have any gaps here now because I haven't done any stripping of this, the space. Okay, so this is gonna be our input. But now we're gonna change up the prompt a bit, right? Because we kind of want to actually think, yeah, this is gonna be before this, so this is gonna be a GPT-3 thing, right? So we gotta go, I think we need to go, so let's do feed equals open file and input, right? Input dot text. So that is gonna be our input. Save that. But then we do prompt equals open file. So this is gonna open this. But here we want to replace this with the input. So let's just go replace. So that was feed, right? Okay, so that's, yeah, a string and feed. So this is gonna be replaced in prompt with the input text. I think that should work. Prompt equals prompt, yeah. Okay, so let's test this. Python AI art.py. Okay, that was a very long description. Homer Simpson. He's obese, immature, outspoken, aggressive, bolding, unprofessional, addicted to beer, junk food, and television. Okay, so I wonder what kind of image that is gonna create. Okay, that was quite good actually. Okay, so let's run that one more time. Let's save this. See if we get some. Oh, we can just do like this. And see if we get another output here. For our prompt. Or input, I guess. Okay, it was a bit different. Blue collar worker, family man, obese, immature. It's kind of the same. So let's see what kind of image we got. Looks like a baby. Okay, oh, hopefully you get this. So I thought we can just do something completely different. I gotta think. Let's do an actor. In Wikipedia. Let's do Jennifer Lawrence. I don't know. Just copy this. Let's hope this is not gonna do anything non-safe to work stuff. Okay, let's copy this. Go to our Python code. Just remove the Homer input. Close the spaces. I have no idea how this is gonna turn out. Okay, I think that should be it. Let's just do Jennifer. Oops. Jennifer. Save. Okay, I'm gonna, before I open the image, it should be moderated anyway. I think you just get an error if it's gonna be something malicious or sexual or something. So I'm kind of interested in the prompt here. Okay. There was something wrong here. Did we get an image? No. Let me just do something easier. Let's just do a character. Let's do Wolverine. X-Men characters. Professor X, Wolverine, just do a couple of, do this, to the code. There might be something wrong with the, let me just check over this. See this brackets, it doesn't handle this so good. I think. Let me try to clean this up. I should have used like a code to clean this up, but let's try this now. Maybe remove this. All these brackets and hashtags and stuff, it's not so good. Sorry about that. Okay, there's one more there. Okay, let's just try this and see if we get any more errors. This should be very easy to fix with just some simple code. I don't know what's going on here now. There must be something. Let me just... see if this helps. This was a bit annoying actually. Can't really tell what's going on here. Kinda hard. Okay, looks like this is going okay. I don't know what happened there. Okay, so let's see. This should probably say us Jennifer now. Wow. Not very exciting, huh? Let's do it one more time. Let's try to alter the input a bit. Let's do... Okay, so we had digital art. Let's do cartoon style. That's just trying to change our few shot examples. Cartoon style. Okay. Run it again. See if we get something else now in the prompt. It's kind of the same, isn't it? Okay. What's a different picture though? Okay, but hopefully this is, we kind of need to adjust this a bit, I guess. But it's working. So you could do some inputs here. Wolverine is a mutant. Kind of wanted it to work a bit better. Okay, so one last attempt. But okay, Wolverine, X-Force, Fantastic Four, and the Avengers. I just don't think there's enough descriptive adjectives in the... There are retrievable clause, and I'm not quite sure. But this is the first time I'm testing this, so let's see. Okay, so at least this is a cartoon style. But hopefully this makes sense. So here's our prompt, yeah. And I think it's quite easy to use. Like this code is of course a bit messy. You could clean this up a lot. You can maybe, I don't know if you can integrate the GPT-3 and the image in the same. I haven't really tried it. But if you just want a basic code just to get it running, this is it, I think. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you have any questions, any other ideas for this. I think it's just exciting. And I'm gonna brainstorm some more ideas how you can use this. I guess you even could fine-tune it to get perfect prompts. I'm actually gonna try that, so very interesting. Yeah, so that's it. GPT-3 Dall-E 2 API. Yeah, fun stuff. Okay, so if you made it all the way to this outro, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. Hope maybe you learned something new. I'm very excited about this new API because it's gonna be really fun to combine it with, yeah, I guess GPT-3, fine-tuning, and other stuff. So check out some of my other videos here if you want to. Could be some interesting stuff. And hopefully I will see you in the next video.